I've learned, by the time this airs, I'll be 48 years old. I've learned in almost a half century. Well, I've been playing guitar for 44 years. In almost a half century of being around guitars, I've learned that keeping up with the Joneses isn't what you want to do. Because at some point in time in your life, you wake up in the morning, pour a cup of tea or coffee, and you realize you fucking hate the Joneses. So my suggestion is to buy things, if you're a collector or a hobbyist or a professional musician, buy things that make you happy. And if you're left-handed, whatever guitar sitting on the couch or the sofa or next to you, if your left hand goes to grab it, or if you're right-handed and your right hand goes to grab it, and you can't stop that, and it doesn't matter what it says on the headstock, it doesn't matter how much you paid for it, none of it. Remember now, you don't like the Joneses anymore. You pick up the guitar and it inspires you to play, and you can just zone out for 3 hours and not think about anything. That's the guitar you want. Buy the stuff that speaks to you before you buy the stuff that you think that's going to impress your friends. Have a toolkit that you can speak all the languages, be able to create sounds and tones and things that you enjoy and that augment and support the music you're making, not what somebody else is doing, and make sure you have an amplification device that can keep up, and make sure you understand, and going into anything vintage or collectible, where it's a very hazardous minefield of people that sometimes sell these things, is the more knowledge you have going in and the more questions you ask to people that you trust, the better off the results are. Never reveal, like, oh, I'm going to show my friends, like, what a great deal I got on something. Chances are your friends who know more than you, and there are plenty of my friends that know more than me, will go, hey, did you see that? I think that's refinished. Then you have to return it, which sometimes is a problem. So it's take your time. There are plenty of fish in the sea. And no, I have not purchased all the guitars in the world, as some internet people say. I will just say this. Just take your time and trust your gut. Trust your instincts and your gut. That's your best friend. And the rest will fall into place. And never ever, when talking about a vintage guitar or anything, never ever think of it as like a stock. Going, well, what's it worth today? Never brag about it. Never go, well, I bought this for this and it's worth that now. No, because at some point in time, maybe in our lifetimes, we may have to get our head around the fact that these things that are traded, on different platforms and in stores and at guitar shows will be worth absolutely nothing. And then you have to ask yourself, am I still happy? And if the answer is yes, that's the right way to buy it.